Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Hold My Nugget Studios once again for the granddaddy of them all, live from AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, as the #1 overall ranked Alabama Crimson Tide come to town in their 6th appearance in the college football playoff to take on the #4 ranked Notre Dame Fighting Irish in their 2nd playoff appearance, still seeking their first win in your 2021 Rose Bowl game highlight commentary. Butterfingers, god damn, we're starting off the game like that? Shit. How they just gonna take this man lunch money on the first play of the game? Absolutely ridiculous. Looks like Ian Book's participating in the Frank Costanza challenge.
I stopped short.
Here comes Alabama, baby. Big Mac Jones dumps the ball off to Najee Harris. He's got the sideline. Get your bitch ass out the way, stupid. Takes it into Fighting Irish territory. 2 plays later, handoff Najee Harris. And once again, Notre Dame's defense out there looking like Swiss cheese. All kinds of holes for this man to run. 2 plays later, Big Mac Jones would activate his special sauce as Devontae Heisman Smith goes into the end zone. Touchdown! Crimson Tide's on top. Let's go! High five, baby! A high five! Hey, it's a high five! High five! High five, woman! Ensuing drive. Here comes Ian Booker T.
Where do you think you're going?
Ensuing drive. Here comes the Crimson Tide. You know, growing up, Najee Harris loved Mario. This man leaped him and his entire ancestors and carried it all the way inside the 15. You know, when I was younger, I used to do that, but we didn't have cameras. Woo! High five, baby!
It's my turn! It's my turn.
Cups of the rose, bitches in my old phone.
Don't you dare touch me! Stand back! No!
I'm sure that brother went his entire life and never had somebody's nuts above his helmet. Seldom would somebody be able to tell you the brand of underwear their opposition happens to wear from underneath them. Moving forward, he might just be the #1 customer for Gold Bond. He's seen its work up close and personal. The Alabama Bloods in the swoop zone. Big Mac Jones looking towards the end zone. He's got Jaleel Billingsley for another Alabama touchdown. They extend their lead. Mac Jones was Frankenstein in his past life. You cannot convince me otherwise. Look at him! Look at him! Trailing by 14 with absolutely no momentum, the Fighting Irish are gonna need a miracle. Perhaps you can call on the powers of Chris David Tyree as he takes it into Crimson Tide territory. To close out the first quarter, Kyron Williams would get the handoff, and just look at him, a paragon of patience, Job-like in the suppression of his rush as he moves the chains again. Then he'd cap off their 8-minute, 15-play, 75-yard drive as he'd push his way into the end zone, and Notre Dame is finally on the board. Back the other way comes Big Mac Jones looking towards his left. He's got Mr. Heisman. Devontae Smith carries it inside Fighting Irish territory. Very next play, Big Mac Jones looking towards his right. He's got Billingsley again to move the chains. Look at the level of concentration, though. The ball bounced off his hand and his knee, and somehow he still caught it. Alabama's skill players are built different. Big Mac Jones over the middle. He's got Mr. Heisman once again.
Ooh, I'm about to dive in.
Touchdown, Bama.
My back! I broke my back. My back is broken. Spinal.
What happened to your back?
Oh, it just hurt from carrying this offense. Nothing to worry about. Notre Dame's going to go right down the field and score.
I guess not.
Devontae Smith back in this game, and he's going to make his impact felt again.
What did you say, nigga?
Come here.
Somebody call the police!
Ensuing drive, here comes Ian.
Book! I'm just a Booker T! Booker T! I'm not your sucker! Booker T!
They'd settle for a 51-yard field goal, and Dewar's kick is going to be God damn, that wasn't even close. The fuck was that? He out here kicking Tom Brady alleged footballs. Kick was flat as hell. One can argue it was slightly tipped, but this had no chance from the start. Kick was flatter than suburban butt cheeks.
Hey, coach, how you gonna stop them?
What?
We're winning, you dumb son of a bitch. Into the second half we go. Big Mac Jones looking down the field, and Devontae Smith still rubbing his nutsack all over the Fighting Irish. A few plays later, 3rd and 11.
Fuck out of here!
Pass ricocheted into the hands of the quarterback. They'd be forced to punt. Notre Dame building momentum. Here comes Ian Booker T rolling towards his right. He's got a man, but he plays for the other team. Pass intercepted by Christian Harris.
Tell me I did not just see that?
The Crimson Tide looking to cash in on the INT. Big Mac Jones looking over the middle. He's got John Michie. He's already inside Fighting Irish territory, all the way inside the 20. And it appears Notre Dame's odor is coming from the ball sack of Devontae Smith, because he's still rubbing his nutsack all over their defense. His third TD on the day. Ensuing drive, Notre Dame looking to respond.
Help me! Oh my God! Son of a bitch!
Ensuing drive, the Fighting Irish defense looks like the early seasons of Teen Titans. They've got no answer for Slade Bolden moving the chains. Now in Irish territory, handoff to Najee Harris. He's going to put them in field goal range. That set up a 41-yard attempt. It's kicked through the uprights. It's good. 31-7 lead for the Crimson Tide. I knew coming into this game we really ain't have too much of a chance, but I had a little bit of faith. Look at me, looking stupid. A little under 13 minutes left to play. Notre Dame needs a miracle. Javon McKinley's hands are not just for decoration. Magnificent sideline catch. The game ain't over till the fat lady sings, but I did see Lizzo in the locker room, so Notre Dame's got a lot of work to do. 4th and 10 for the 5-time WCW champion Ian Booker T.
Nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea.
Yay, Pepto-Bismol!
A little under 6 minutes left to play. Will Big Mac Jones extend the lead?
I guess not.
A little over 3 minutes left to play. Ian Book's going to need a prayer. Launches the ball down the sideline. Intercepted by Patrick Surtain II. I went to 3 Pro Bowls, caught 37 interceptions, and my son can't keep his feet in bounds. But fortunately for the Fighting Irish, there was a 15-yard penalty for unsportsmanlike conduct on Nick Saban.
Now why am I in it?
And you could have did it.
See how I get thrown in
because you never apologized.
Book! I'm just a Booker T! Booker T! I'm not your sucker! Booker T!
But did this help Notre Dame come back and win? Absolutely not.
Game over.
And for the 7th time since 1998, Notre Dame gets their ass whipped in a bowl game as Alabama would advance to their 5th national championship since the inception of the college football playoff system. And they'd be crowned your 2021 Rose Bowl champions. But for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, they'd be going somewhere different in taking out their Metro cards and getting aboard the L train. But their ride would be short-lived because they can consider their names written down to Death Note, because their dreams of returning to the national championship for the first time since 2012, their dreams of finally winning a national championship for the first time since 1988 has been absolutely deleted. There's only one thing left to do. Gotta write their names in the Death Note. Delete.
Delete. Delete. Delete. Delete. Delete. Delete. Delete. Delete. Delete. Delete. Delete. Deletion.
You will rest in peace.